you.
Happy
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, dear Maya.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to you.
and many more.
Thank you.
Our wonderful Jeremiah is 19?
Yep.
Yeah.
Penelope, want to say
Guys,
hi?
this is my son. I love him.
Love you
He's
too.
19.
Mustachio.
Pistachio.
Pistachio came to say hi. Right now, viewers are getting a good view of the birthday boy.
You maximized me on the
Yeah! Yeah, I did! It's fine.
Mild discontent. I love it.
Slowly but surely.
Oh man, you know that like this is forever gonna be on the internet.
Oh, Missy, Aurora and
Oh,
the Twilight stuff. I love it. That's funny, Griffin. Aurora and the...
Oh god.
Yeah. So,
This is the best.
Whack.
but yes. So, Sienna and Alexander, well, Alexander wraps up the things that he needs to do. And, as he's making to leave to go and fetch the bag of holding, with Star, mind.
Okay.
It looks at you guys. Do you want to come?
Yes.
Okay.
Can someone explain what's going on?
We will on the way. Book, I need a hit or miss on the spell.
What spell?
The spell I sent you.
Lance.
Yes.
It's a save or suck spell, so.
Yeah.
Except for the, Oh, wait, no, that doesn't make them a disadvantage or anything.
Should we grab Laura?
What's Laura? You're talking at the book.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Wait
Wait a minute. You're saying me and Aurora should get the book. How about Aurora
Coincidence.
to get
This is
Laura?
no. This is coincidence. Let it play out.
Fine. We'll go. I won't even think about the repercussions. We'll just go with it. But if something bad happens, it's your fault.
Because Aurora has no idea what's going on, first of all. They can. You know what? No, she's gonna do it to you. I can go get Laura right now, right here, right now, without even leaving. That's the thing I can do.
Actually, wait a minute. That's true.
Yeah, sure.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast sending on Laura, saying to meet location where we're at. Laura, come here, please. The group's here. We're going somewhere to find something, apparently.
She's over here
You should
reading
probably
her book.
specify.
And she doesn't know what it is.
No, the throne room.
No,
You should
throne
specify
room.
what's
We're
in the
in
throne
the
room.
throne room. In the throne room. There.
Laura's reading her old book that she had left on her bed, which was the same book she got to read at the LaFay's, which is Races and Species.
Yep.
By now, she's gotten from A to D, which I'm pretty sure she's refreshing herself on Dragonborns now. When she gets this, she's just like, oh, okay. Closes it, leaves a bookmark, and starts writing, heading off to where Aurora says
Throne
that
throne room.
going. Okay.
Throne room. We're in the throne room.
Throne room.
What the fuck is this James Bond music? The tenseness.
Dark intentions. Maybe
Okay,
skip.
and so yeah, she's gonna lean back and kind of look at you guys because she's noticing your both faces and a smug look on Alexander.
This motherfucker.
Alexander's just amused.
It's not gonna be there.
Like,
It's-
if she doesn't turn to Alex and says, "Can you explain what's going on?" I'm confused, and I just send a message to someone else who's confused.
Are your friends?
He threw the diary in the ocean when we gave it to him.
The lake.
The lake. He threw the diary in the lake.
And specifically.
Can I
I
roll
put
for
the
instead
diary.
about what diary it is? What the or
The diary, Aurora. The diary.
Not the.
The.
Diary. Wait, you into the why?
I put it in a bag of holding.
And that's
Tied a
it?
rock to it.
Like,
I
this
dropped it in the
explains
lake.
everything.
Is Laura coming into the room as he's saying that?
To a string, and he had to a string too to find it.
Yeah, it's tied to a string.
I was gonna say this. By any chance, would you think some random person might say, "Ooh, string, let me follow it"?
No.
I would. I would.
There's gonna be some child or adult who says, "Ooh, string, there might be treasure at the other end." Or fish, or food, or anything.
Or worse.
That'd be me.
So that... I can call you... I'm gonna right now. Dad. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. That... Why? That was weird to say. And now she's blushing red because she just called the guy dad.
I'm stressing out Fate. Fate, don't spam links or I'll time you out.
Yes.
They're still doing it.
I will. Don't test me, bitch, I will.
Alright. Yeah, I can do this one.
I'll have to
This one
set
will
you as a I'll have to reset you as a mod, but I'll do it.
Right. So,
Fucking bet.
work. There's a button that says
Gonna-
timeout. Very shiny.
bonk. Go to jail. Not horny jail, just jail.
Just jail.
Just jail. Listen, I'm just going to jail for not having eaten in 7.5 hours.
7.5
Days,
months?
weeks.
Damn, that'd be impressive.
Yeah.
Years.
Weeks, years, months, somewhere in there. 7.5 hours.
I'm gonna say I bought you food like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You've definitely eaten in the last.
I
few
had
months.
Listen, Chrissy, don't attack me like this, okay? Don't attack me like this. I'm tired, okay? I woke up 3 minutes before stream. After
8
like,
hours
a
since
nightmare.
then.
After a nightmare, okay? The adrenaline's still
Understandable.
going.
Have a nice day.
It's fine.
Right.
It's fine.
So we're investigating misdeeds of
Yes.
Mr. Alexander.
So, you are led out the front of the palace, where a carriage is waiting, and you guys are taken down to the docks. There is,
yeah.
in fact, a dock that is reserved for the royal family. And as you guys go out onto the dock, you're brought out onto a small ship.
I'm taking off my armor already.
Okay.
Tying my hair up.
And Alexander steers the ship. Chrissy, Fate, get out. Leave. Alexander steers the ship in a very specific direction. And then, once you guys get there, pulls the ship to a stop, and you see that there's a buoy set up.
Oh my fucking god.
And it doesn't look any different from any of the other buoys that are, like, in the same area. Like, there's a bunch of buoys out on the lake.
Right.
Okay? It doesn't look any different from the rest of them. And he strips himself of his armor.
Oh, father.
Damn, dude.
He's wearing clothes underneath. Good grief.
I'll say, you seen Rorga. You're fine. Jesus.
He takes off his shirt.
Winner.
God dang it, these two are too much alike.
He's not naked. Okay?
No, I'm talking about Aurora. Aurora had the same exact idea as her dad.
Oh.
Yeah, she did. That's hilarious. Chrissy, you don't know my address. You can't send me food. He
I
leaves his
apologize, I
pants
shouldn't
on.
laugh at you. Yes, that's a really important thing to include.
Yeah, because everybody talking about Hineki, though.
Jesus Christ.
Arcana. I love
Oh god, get Nikki alongside.
Arcana at the Nikki. Might say great game though.
I hate all of you. I hate all of you.
Let's go!
Jump in the fucking water.
He jumps in the fucking water.
Can Aurora follow in case something should happen? She can probably get out of the situation. She's gonna follow.
Yeah, no, he swims down. When he realizes that you followed, he comes and he takes your hand and he pulls you down in the right direction.
Alright. Is it murky? Would my dark vision work in this?
I mean, the water's clear enough.
Cause he threw a rock, so it's gonna be pretty deep and decent.
Yeah. It gets deep. It gets deep. And as it gets deeper, it gets a bit darker. Quite a bit. Like, your dark vision does come in handy here.
Shit, real good.
But it's not that dark.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take... Why are you guys laughing at me?
Oh, I think he is. That's a fucking jackass, is what he is. Keep going.
It doesn't take long for him to find, what looks to be a balloon or a bubble that is tied to a string. And he follows the string down, and you see a bag of holding tied to a rock and floating, like, sitting on the bottom of the lake. As he approaches the bag of holding, you see a very determined looking, what looks to be a person swimming up to you guys both. Looks like they're almost about to be angry, and then they realize that it's Alexander. And you hear almost ethereal giggling, and this person, like, it's hard to hear underwater. This person goes forwards and pushes at Alexander ever so slightly, and, you know, that, haha, haha, I'm touching you, and
I swim closer.
Okay.
Kind of stay behind a bit to Alexander's thing. They're poking. Do they look familiar at all?
They don't. They
Yeah.
do look to be a mer person. As you swim closer, they immediately take interest, and they're like fawning over you, and touching your hair and your hands and your feet. Seems to be very interested in your feet, and like puts their hands on both sides of your face and like.
I wave.
Yeah, this mer person grins and waves back, and she taps her lips, and then taps yours,
Okay.
and tilts her head like that's a question.
I look at Alexander for an answer. Just a look.
He shrugs. He looks amused.
I smile back.
Okay. She darts forward and smooches you right on the lips. And then she darts back and swims around both you and Alexander for a little bit, still giggling like an overexcited child.
Yo!
Oh
She
my
swims up to
goodness.
Alexander and smooches him as well on the lips, and
What a
does that
cheeky
same
little-
spinning, like swimming around the both of you, and then darts forward again and hugs Alexander before
So he had a mer
Booping his-
person guard it.
booping his nose, and then takes another bag of holding from their, like, whatever they're using to carry things around, and presents it to Alexander.
Oh.
And before, retrieving what seems to be their own bag of holding, like reties the string onto the bag of holding that Alexander has, taking what seems to be their own bag of holding and darting off into the water again.
Again, raising eyebrow.
Alexander
at
got
Alexander.
pranked. Got pranked, bro.
Alexander just seems to roll his eyes. He looks like he was expecting this. And he offers you a hand and then swims back up to the top.
Yep, how long have we been down there? Luckily for us, we don't have to breathe.
I'd say it takes a good 5 minutes to get to the bottom-ish. Not that deep. It takes like 2-3 minutes to get to the bottom. And then it takes about, like, 5 minutes for Alexander to find... Are you good, Ben?
Give me a fucking minute.
Okay.
Aurora got technically her first kiss outside of the Feywild.
Let's go!
For fuck's sake.
Hell yeah, dude.
I love you guys.
That is so stupid. I promise to you guys, I'm not... What I'm laughing at is nothing to do with the campaign and everything to do with what Coral is showing me right now.
Okay.
Which is...
Alright.
Right, carrying on.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We make our way back
And then,
up.
like a minute and a half to get back up. Your air genasi, you'd float easily.
Yeah.
And
And Unnamed Breath is also a pretty good useful tool to have to explore the underwater.
yeah. you guys get back up and Alexander allows you to climb the ladder back onto the small ship first.
Her first thing was I just kissed? Like the first thing out of her mouth.
Alexander
You got kissed down there? Can I go down?
Alexander just chuckles.
What?
No. If you went down without me, no. If you went down with me, maybe, and I can't guarantee that you'd get kissed, but you're, pretty handsome, so.
Thanks, dude. You too.
I mean, I try.
Attaboy.
You gotta be in that royal court.
Royal.
Some of the people in the royal
No, I know.
court are not pretty. Just saying.
That's not exactly what I meant, but go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna hold out my hand for the bag of holding from him.
Alexander.
Any out of the loop. That's a euphemism. Carry on.
Carry on.
I
think we
didn't
lost
hear any of
control.
that. I
I
didn't
don't
hear
get
any
it.
of
I don't want to get it. If it's a euphemism,
No.
I don't care.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
I'm
fine.
just gonna hold up my hand so I can help. Like, hold on to while he gets into the
Alexander hands you up the bag of holding as he climbs the ladder back onto
I'm
the...
checking for the book. I'm checking for the book first off.
Yeah, you reach into the bag and you think about Laura's diary and something appears in your hand.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hand it to Thatcher. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Me?
gonna say,
You had
I'm
it
also,
to me?
no, I'm gonna
Oh,
hold on.
that's a terrible idea.
I'm gonna hold on to it then, the book.
Okay.
But I'm probably the safest person to hold on to it at the moment.
I mean, you said you handed it over.
No, I didn't have the book. I had the bag of holding itself, not the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You, for a brief second, you think of handing the book over to Sagittarius, and your hand
Yeah.
reaches out for a moment, and then you switch.
Yeah.
Hand him the bag
No.
of holding instead.
Why are you handing me this?
Check if there's anything else inside. I don't know.
Okay.
Not how it works.
Stick my arm down in it, start reaching around.
Okay. Are you
Like,
thinking
anything else in
of
the bag?
anything in particular?
No, because I know the mermaid had anything. The mermaid had it. So as soon as the mermaid just shoves anything into the bag. Out of the
Love
mermaid's
note.
hand.
Anything valuable.
It's fine.
I feel like you should just give that back to Alexander.
Alexander
Hold
is
on.
standing on the deck, hands on his hips, like watching you do this. Just
Sorry, I can't deny a royal decree, and she told me to do it, so.
Yeah. No, because, like, yeah, is there anything like seaweed or any seashell or anything that the mermaid just placed in there for Alexander?
Add to my rock collection.
Hey, man.
What? Crap!
Like, is there any pearls or something?
My gosh.
Is there a gem filled with tears in there? No, just kidding.
Ooh,
Very important.
are there
Where?
any pearls? Are there any pearls?
yeah. There's like a couple.
Yoink.
Of course, the fact is, when you think of pearls, something appears in your hand.
Mine?
No.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Okay.
Pearls.
You take your hand out, there's a whole entire clam.
Whole ass clam.
I open it.
There's clam meat, or oyster, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
Oyster. There's oyster meat. In the middle, there's like 3 rough pearls.
Oh. I have jeweler's tools proficiency. How much are they worth?
I'm going to. Alright, I'm just gonna. As you're examining this, I'm gonna fucking take the bag and just give it back to Alexander.
Alright.
Alex, he looks amused, but he's not He doesn't seem angry.
Right.
Did the book change at all? Like, when it reaches my hand, because it changed for. Did it change for me when it got into my hands?
That is ominous and foreboding.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ominous and foreboding.
I'm curious as to know, like, does it still have the writing that Laura put in it?
It looks like that.
Yep.
Oh.
So all you guys hear is "huh" from Aurora. That's the only thing you hear.
It looks like that, like smudged like a motherfucker.
It looks like someone painted,
Oh, okay.
across from it.
Can I have a...
Like, so you guys all hear Aurora go
Okay.
"huh," and because it looks like Laura's book when she grabbed it, then it changed in Aurora's hands itself. So you just hear
Yes.
"huh."
I
kind of
like
staring
the
at that book for a moment.
Like,
You
hyperventilating in
are
the
certainly,
background.
if you didn't know better, that is a whole different book.
Yeah. Also, does it feel like a similar energy to my back?
Do I feel the same aversion towards it?
Yes.
Okay, so fuck
Okay.
that thing.
No, once again, Aurora goes, huh? And then she's gonna take off the jacket, so you can see the back of her tattoo now, or her branding, because she took off the stuff, so you kind of see it. She kind of just reaches back and touches it, and looks at the
same
book.
It's the same thing?
It's the same symbol on her back. That's the thing I sent to book. That's the same symbol that's branded on her back.
Oh god.
I'm looking at this brand on the back.
Yeah,
Where? Where did you get that? Where did you get that?
had that for a while.
Who put that on you? Please. Are you there?
Hmm?
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, my thing was froze for a second. Can you please
That's
repeat
right.
that?
Aurora. Who put that brand on you?
She kind of hesitates for a moment and says, "The one I called my master. I think I'd rather not say their name. Not safe. It has similar feelings."
You mind if I take that book for a moment? I'm
She's
not
in the-
opening it.
She's gonna hesitate but hand it over, and she's gonna say, "I think it's best if I hold on to it, because if it's similar energy, I feel I can resist it if anything should happen. Since I'm kind of surrounded by it in general, I could probably mask it."
I take out the piece of paper.
And she hands it.
I take out the piece of paper, and barring Sagittarius, who already knows what's on it, I am going to show Laura and Aurora.
Aurora's just gonna recognize that right away and turns around to the rest of the group, kind of sliding her shirt down a bit more to fully see the branding.
They're very similar. The branding is not quite the same.
Like the watermark from my diary.
Laura. Last night, I took a moment to pray and think to the guide. He directed me to find who was responsible. I look around. It's just us and Alex, and is
Star.
the Queen even here?
No. Star's here, Alexander is
Gosh,
here.
yeah.
Star definitely knows the marking on my back. Yeah.
Does Star know the marking on mine?
You know, like Star would know mine. I would guess because
I can trust Star, and Alex already knows.
yeah, Star would guess more or less guess about mine is a Fey branding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say, what's Star looking like in all this? Seeing the book and everything like that, is she reacting funny?
She's got this look on her face of
Right.
I'm gonna post Star into a hug.
trepidation.
Trepidation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pulling Star into a hug. Because I'm guessing she knows what I'm thinking about with the branding.
Yep.
Or the hug.
She hugs
Can I check
Star.
her? Can I check back? Did she get her branding yet?
Yep.
Yeah. I just hug her.
I was directed to find who was responsible. And then I was shown this. I don't want to open that book. It takes something far more than me, far more than I think any of us, to be able to write and use it for more than just becoming puppets. But I want to try something. But I have no idea if it will work.
We should go back to the castle and see if it'll work.
I suppose that'll be a better idea.
I'm gonna hold the book hand back out. For the book to hold on to it at the very least.
Okay.
So are you holding the book out to who?
No, you had the book. I was waiting to if I could hand the book back because her mind thing
You
is.
said that you thought that you should be the one holding on to it.
Yeah.
You didn't give it to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it back in my bag for now.
Okay.
Does it feel any different around me compared to everybody? Like, does it feel like just that energy around me? No draw, no temptation.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
+5.
At disadvantage.
Fuck.
Yeah, plus
Luck! Luck!
That is gonna be wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is something I am actually pretty good at. That is, I rolled a 19 and a 17, which is gonna be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24.
And then plus the 5 from Rogar.
25 and 67, 28, 29.
Okay. As Alexander is steering the ship back to shore, back to the docks, and there's other ships out on the water as the day goes on, and it's nearing evening now. You feel a draw. Almost like a temptation to write in the book.
Uh-huh.
Like something is trying to call you to heal. And barely, just barely, you manage to keep yourself from opening up the book. Picking up a pen, any pen, and writing in it. Just barely. You guys make the trip back to the docks peacefully. You guys are escorted back up to the castle. There's I mean, you're welcomed back to the castle for dinner. The lighthouse shines brightly as the sky darkens. Yeah.
I'm gonna take out my personal journal, the one with all the religious stuff in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Forgotten Gods page and read over because I remember she listed down that each god had its own way of communicating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add in drawn to write. Book has a drawn to write in underneath the diary of the god line itself.
Okay.
Just to keep note of that.
Alright.
And she's gonna write similar energy felt from something itself. She doesn't know what it is. She knows it's somewhat the branding, but she doesn't know why. But she'll write down similar feeling. It. And closes the book and puts it away.
Okay.
I'm sitting as far away from wherever that book is as possible.
Okay.
As much
More-
that is socially acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting right next to him, watching it at a safe distance.
What's going on though, she actually kind of mentions as a fun fact, like, did you guys know that the Forgotten God and or at least the Forgotten God,
There next to Rogar.
yeah, Forgotten God, they said it was known as the Mother. Because that's what she remembers. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Destroyed is the father.
Probably.
It's probably the last thing I get out is to say fuck. Fuck.
No, but this has not made the connection of who they are. This is because the god and goddesses are talking about it in Aurora's head itself.
Don't say fuck out loud.
You guys are,
Laura says shit in her head, just, oh shit.
Alright, yeah. +5. +5. 5. Use lock. Use lock.
I know, I'm waiting.
wait, Sagittarius should already know this because she said it to him while they were in the Feywild before, even after the memory wipe itself.
I don't know. I remember.
Are they rolling? Or no?
Are we
Are we
rolling?
rolling?
Because she didn't mention who they were. She just said, this is what I know.
I don't know
And
why
if she
you have
knows it-
anything to roll for.
Yeah, there's no reason to roll for it.
Yeah,
Because it was
fine.
common knowledge itself. Because
Don't worry,
the gods
guys, you're fine.
told the two of these guys had mother and father. The dead mother and the life goddess, the dead mother and the life goddess both told Aurora the forgotten goddess was the mom.
And I heard it from Aderon and Esquire.
Yeah.
Uh,
So there's that, because if they couldn't say it, they wouldn't have said it. So you should probably be safe.
It would
We'll
be
see.
so hilarious if you guys didn't communicate. You'd have all this information, and you wouldn't be able to put it together because I keep giving everyone different pieces of information.
yeah, we got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, that's why we have people who can remember it, and some things are safe to say to add more puzzle piece.
It's fine.
So do we make it back to the castle?
Yeah, y'all make it back to the castle. You're escorted to, I say escorted, like, as you guys get back to the castle, one of the guards is, or one of the maids, rather, is like, dinner is ready. And bows and heads back off to probably whatever she was doing.
Right.
There's something else I need to roll for. Oh, great. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Here we go.
It's fine.
The castle explodes.
Yes, rocks fall, everybody dies.
No.
The end.
Is it
It
about
was going
Soren?
so well!
Is it about Soren?
Soren's awakened. Now it's punishing.
This is where the fun begins.
No, why would I ever roll something about the person you left tied up in the room?
What bonded? No.
And if they're anything like Sagittarius, getting tied up is not good.
I mean,
Context matters.
Listen.
Context in history.
context in this case, listen. I feel like Soren is not so much panicking
Oh no!
as
Wait.
like
Oh,
it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, y'all go to dinner. There's no sign of Soren.
I go check up on him.
This is
Okay.
one way to get rid of a crush.
Hey.
At the moment you open his door, he turns to look at you. I thought we
Well-
were done with tying me up like this.
yeah, I thought that was gonna happen.
Well, I mean, it's the same knot used on me multiple times. I learned quickly.
But
So, have you had a nice rest, Your Majesty?
My God.
Oh, plenty
Raw
of rest.
sexual
Of
tension.
course, there's something to be said for being tied to my bed by a girl I really like.
I closed the door.
Okay.
black.
No. I go up to him, and I slowly untie him, and I wrap up the string. You were saying?
Lightly untied.
Thank you. I appreciate the concern for my health.
Yes. I know you too
And
well.
he glances at the string. Dedication to making me rest.
Say... No. I'll keep that to myself. Dinner is ready, and I didn't want everyone to get worried or anyone else come in here and see you in this position.
Oh, trust me. Don't have to worry about that. It's not spread across half the castle by this evening. I'll be surprised. His face is
Like-
beet red.
Yeah.
The maids here sure have some attitude.
Oh yeah, they do. And so do the nurses.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yep.
all for your own good. Now,
No, I get it. I understand. Let's go to dinner so I don't have to think about it anymore.
yeah, before I tie you up and force feed you.
As we head to the dining hall, are we hearing whispering at all? Always.
Yeah,
Now,
I feel
they're in
like that's
Soren's
it.
room. So
No,
unless
but
you
what's
guys
the-
are...
I'm talking about the guard.
Yeah,
or
the servants.
Oh.
The
servant.
maids.
World perception.
Yeah.
Does 22 give me anything alone?
Oh, 8. That's unfortunate.
Does my
Sorry, you
passive
don't
give me
hear
anything? Does my passive 22 get anything or no? Does I have to roll?
Fucking hilarious.
Oh no, you're specifically looking for this. You have to roll.
Okay. 23.
Alright. Sagittarius, do you want to roll for this too?
What?
Sure. Why not?
Guidance.
Okay.
You made this bed, now you're gonna lie in it.
I know. I was so close to saying a not pun, but it was just no. I'll save that one for another day.
Yep, understandable.
22.
Alright. Yeah, Sagittarius and Aurora, you both do in fact hear. Not the guards. A couple of the maids standing in an alcove, looking like they're taking a short break before they get back to whatever they're doing, are giggling about a king found tied to his bed.
Oh my god. What the fuck is her priorities?
Laura, in response to you saying, "Or I will tie you up and force feed you," you see a look cross Soren's face. Oh, darling. You know I would never say no to that.
Yeah.
That was too far. I'm sorry. He
Not right.
and then he power walks out of the room.
Both of them are beet red
Oh yeah,
and just not saying shit.
yeah.
I work in the
Soren
Sagittarius.
and Laura
I just-
both arrive at the dining hall for
Before we
dinner.
enter, do you say out loud about the priority thing out loud?
I mumble it to myself, yeah, so you can't hear it. But as we're walking, like, I just you go, our priorities aren't that bad. Our like,
Priorities? I have no idea what's going on. I was with my family.
exactly, our priorities aren't that bad. Like, come on.
Do you know who tied him?
Are you kidding me? She was up and walking around with us.
I wasn't there. I was with, again.
True. Okay. Most likely she tied him.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? Like, that's why I said, what the fuck are her priorities?
Fair point, fair point.
Yeah, so y'all get in the dining room. It takes Laura and Soren a good few minutes
Do
to
they
join
arrive
you guys.
together?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
together.
They
Are they
arrive
together?
together. Both of their faces are beet red.
I'm like looking at the two of them going,
I'm looking away. Anywhere but them.
fucking eating food. Jesus Christ.
The Stairs just has he's just rubbing his forehead like this.
Anywhere but you two. She's looking. Anywhere.
Okay, what is going on?
I don't know. You tell us.
The grapevine said something very funny.
The grapevine.
And the grapevine says what?
Oh,
Sienna speaks up at this point. So, Soren, how was your rest? I know that you were at the end of your rope, per se.
It may have been a little constricting in here. Who knows?
I love this. This is the best.
And Soren goes bright red again.
This is the best.
this was good.
I hope you don't feel too
You're-
tied down in this castle. I know it's
You're-
kind of annoying, but...
You're in a very tight position.
So we've been hearing across the grapevine.
Oh. Ah.
Right? What? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just He's very stupidly stubborn, alright? So I had to do what was necessary.
Oh?
Yes!
I look at
I
Sword.
whispered,
With
I
consent,
whispered to
right?
Rogar. I whispered to Rogar to catch him up. But what
I did
Look
not
at hold on. I look at Sword. With consent, right? You're good, aren't you?
Oh, I'm good. Listen.
Alright, cool. Just checking, man.
He is completely flushed, head
Whatever
to
you
like
practice.
toe. All like his head, his neck, his ears, completely
Whatever
red.
you practice is completely your business as long as you both are safe and consensual. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
But it's not anything that she hasn't done before.
Didn't need to know that. She's like my sister. But, good for you.
Thanks. But that's not what happened. I needed to make sure
You
that
mean
he
you
would get to
didn't
fucking
tie me
sleep.
to my bed? He's in on the teasing now.
I grab him by his collar, just like, I tied you because I know how stupidly stubborn you are. Nothing happened.
As you are holding on to his collar, he tilts his head and kisses your knuckles.
Okay, I gotta admit, he's pretty good. Like,
He's pretty good.
Like, damn.
He has the moves.
He knows what he's doing. I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
I can see you blushing.
I just kind of took him. I'm like, damn.
Wasn't that I'm with before?
I say in Elven, oh, you're so lucky that I...
The authorities will understand it. The authorities will understand it.
I can understand it.
I know.
I understand everything.
Sora looks very smug. He's still beat red, but he looks a bit smug.
Laura's
Okay,
just
then.
Was not
mad
fed up.
eating.
Regardless, he sits down at the table. And settles into dinner.
God.
And he makes sure that Laura doesn't have to sit next to him.
Yeah, I think I'm like sitting like between like Aurora and like Rogar and shit.
I mean, the
Same.
other option is you could be sitting between Rogar and Soren.
Again?
Again.
Yes.
Worked so well last time.
Worked
I'm
It
so
sitting
worked.
next
well
to
last
Aurora.
time.
I'm sitting next
Worked
to
with charm.
I think this is like she's so used to sitting next to Rogar, and then Sora just happens to be right next to her. She's just not comprehending the fact that she just put herself in the same position as in the vault again. But this
Again.
time,
This time it's not assigned seating. This is on her own
Exactly. You're
volition.
doing it because you want to.
well, naturally because it's like right next to Rogar, she's so used to sitting next to him,
So-
but she's not. She
But
wasn't.
I sent you a message.
Soren.
Hearing a lot of shit. Hearing a lot of shit.
But understand me.
Oh shit!
Listen, this is fun.
Oh god. She says in Elven under her breath, like, God damn, now they think I'm that kind of bard. Fuck.
There was
What
doubts.
did that-
I said in Elven. There was doubts.
There was doubt.
You can speak. You can understand Elven.
I
You
was
can-
raised by half elves, Laura.
Whoa, shit, no, fuck, shit. Just like she's like speaking, like swearing in Elven, and then she forgets that Soren's right there, and he's half Elven.
Can
There
I
it is.
Start extremely amused.
I'm gonna look at Sword and tease him in Sylvan.
In Sylvan. Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
So you had fun. Like, do you know the cheeky little sister grin?
Yeah,
At Soren.
his face goes even brighter.
Jesus Christ. How's the queen taking all this?
The queen just looks extremely amused. She's eating her food calmly. She is now in, like, very queenly clothes. Like, she's dressed proper. And Star also has, like, really cute princess clothes on.
Aw.
Oh,
And
Aurora's
no,
a
there
Merida.
is no poison.
okay.
You checked for poison?
Yeah.
I so
What?
many after my own heart.
It's fun.
Oh,
Remember the last time we had a meal together with the queen? She was poisoned. So
poison.
Yeah.
We don't fuck with poison in this house.
I think Laura's just so angry eating that she forgets about all that.
But after you can see Aurora for a second, like since I just heard you right, you see her kind of move her hand a bit, and she just shrugs afterwards. Like, that's fine.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
Yeah, you guys eat, you have your meal. It's nice, it's calm, it's peaceful, other than the almost constant jokes about rope and knots that are
Feels
now
great.
crossing the table.
I wanted to say that pun, but
Say it.
I was
Do
gonna
it.
say I was
Do
in
it.
that moment in the room say that like, hey, I was raised to be a very naughty girl.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
That's a bit forward. That's a wee bit forward.
Amazing.
That's a wee bit. Just a wee bit.
Yeah.
Damn!
Amazing. I love it. It's hilarious.
Crystal, I was drinking water. I know.
Nice.
Alright, and with that, and 4 hours into, 4?
Or
4. 4 hours into this, I think we're gonna call it there.
Alright.
Session is
Oh.
ended.
Congratulations, Crystal. You finally got to do what you always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yes, fluster you. Perfect. Awesome.
oh my goodness. What
Oh,
a
we have
session.
fun. We have fun here. We have fun. It's all good.
Something like that.
As far as I'm aware, everyone has failed to feed me, and that's absolutely fine.
Next session, I'm really hoping to like talk to Soren now that he's had
Yeah.
enough rest.
Yeah. And that'll happen next session. You guys will probably get your horses back next session.
Oh.
Good times.
I'm gonna feel so bad for Ambon because he's gonna be next to giant horses, right? And they're walking along this tiny little mule next to a war horse and other two horses. Then tiny little
That mule can be put to work in a farm somewhere. That's all good.
This is fine.
So I know. Alright, cool. I'm currently looking up different types of demons I can summon.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Found a good one.
What? No demons that will tie you up for the moment?
It's fine.
Nah.
It's fine.
No?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, summoning Aaron, yes.
Summon a
Summon-
Volcura.
Anyways.
Summon monkey.
I love how the highlight for Aurora right now is okay.
This one.
Bring forth.
I have to find out
monkey.
my biological dad's alive technically.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
It's a Babao, I think. Babau.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyways, so thank you everybody for coming. We appreciate you every time. Nap or a 3-day vacation, honestly, fam. Same. We have fun here, so we will meet again next Friday, pending, barring any unforeseen circumstances. I'm trying to get shot still. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it means my vaccine. I guess I still haven't gotten that, and I really want it. So,
Don't get it in your dominant arm. I learned the hard way.
Fair.
Um,
Also, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Understandable. So to everybody who's watching, stay hydrated. Have an excellent week. Take your meds. Get some sleep. Vodka. Chrissy. Why? And as I have shamelessly stolen from Critical Role. Is it Friday yet?
It's Friday.
Alright, everybody have a good week. Goodbye.